Hello students! If you search for the image of our planet, you can notice blue and green colors in most places, indicating water and plants. What helps us to easily identify the plant around us? Greenery, right? And even we can identify plants with the help of different characteristics like roots, stems, leaves, flowers and fruits. Let's now go into detail about the organs of the plant. Learning objective. In this video, we focus on the growth of radicle and plumule from the seed. The structure of plants like stems, leaves and their types, roots and their types, flowers and their parts in detail, formation of fruit and types of seeds, and also various activities. Take a gram of mustard seed and plant it. See that the seed gets proper carbon dioxide through the air, minerals through water, and nutrients through the soil. Wait for 3 days and observe. You see the part that grows from inside the seed towards the soil for support is called the radicle. Which grows into future roots. The root is thick near the ground and gradually tapers to a pointed end. And the part that grows above the soil is called the plumule. Roots support the plant. Roots of some plants produce secondary roots that grow obliquely and spread far and wide in the soil. This type of root is called a taproot. Roots bear hair-like processes near the root tips, which are delicate and are called root hairs. This is the region of the growth of the root. The tip is covered by a cap-like structure called the root cap, which protects the root tip from injuries. Would you like to observe the root tips at your home? Try this activity too. Take a glass jar and fill 3/4 of it with water. Place an onion on the mouth of the jar in such a way that its roots are towards the water. Observe the growth of the roots for 8 days. Thread-like or fiber-like roots called fibrous roots arise from the stem. There are two main types of roots, tap roots and fibrous roots. Sow the seeds of plants like mustard, sorghum, sorghum means jowar, maize, maize means corn, pea, coriander, etc. in an earthen pot. Cultivate the plant for 8 days. Once the plant grows 15 to 20 cm in height, uproot them carefully while the soil is moist. Gently put them in a large conical flask containing water and observe the roots. Plants like maize, sugarcane, and sorghum have two types of roots. Some roots are underground, whereas some grow from the stem just above the soil. The latter are called adventitious roots. Besides the normal functions like absorption of water and minerals, anchoring and supporting the plant, roots perform some other functions too. Roots show some modifications to perform these additional functions. Some examples of such modified roots are aerial roots, stilt roots, runners. Breathing roots means new metaphors, etc. Stem. The stem grows above the soil from the plumule of the sprouting seed. There are nodes on the stem for which the leaves come out. The part of the stem between two nodes is called an internode. The tip of the apical end of the stem is called a bud. Leaves grow from the nodes on a stem. Leaves are generally thin, flat, and green in color. The broad, spread out part of the leaf is called the leaf blade or lamina, and its edge is called the leaf margin. Leaf margins may be entire, dentate, or lobed. The tip of the leaf is called the leaf apex. It may be tapering, pointed, or rounded. Leaves of some plants have a stalk called a petiole. The portion of the leaf attached to the stem is called the leaf base. Small leaf-like structures may be present near the leaf base. These are called stipules. Leaves of some plants have a single undivided leaf blade and a single mid-rib. Such leaves are called simple leaves. The leaf blade of leaves in some plants is divided into many small parts called leaflets. Such leaves are called compound leaves. Simple leaves and compound leaves are the two main types of leaves. Observe a branch of plants like rose, neem, coriander, hibiscus, etc. In different plants, the arrangement of leaves on the stem is different. It may be alternate, opposite, hold, spiral, etc. According to shape, leaves are rounded, ovovate, palmate, lanceolate, linear, etc. Observe the peepal and the maize leaf. The peepal leaf is divided into two equal parts by a single mid-vein that lies along the leaf blade's midline. Secondary veins arise from the mid-vein. They are branched and form a network or reticulum which indicates reticulate venation. On the other hand, in the leaves of maize, all the veins are parallel. Running from the leaf base to the leaf apex indicates parallel venation. Carefully observe a fully open hibiscus flower. Flowers may have a long or short stalk called a pedicel. One end of the pedicel is attached to the stem. The other end of the pedicel is expanded and swollen, called the receptacle. Petals and other parts of the flower like calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium are supported on the receptacle. Calyx. In the bud condition, the petals are covered by leaf-like parts called green sepals. They form the calyx. Corolla. This is made up of colorful parts called petals. Observe the shape, color, and smell of the corolla of various flowers like the rose, chrysanthemum, hibiscus, mogra, khaner, tagar, etc. Androecium. This is the male reproductive part of the flower. It consists of stamens. Each stamen is made up of anther and filament. Gynoecium. This is the female reproductive part of the flower. This is made up of carpels. A carpel consists of a stigma, style, and ovary. Take a vertical section of a hibiscus flower with the help of a sharp blade by cutting the flower vertically from stigma to pedicel. Both sections of the flower will be seen to have the same structure. After maturity, anthers burst and the pollen grains that are released fall on the stigma. This process is called pollination. Due to pollination, ovules, egg cells in the ovary get fertilized. Fertilized ovules from the seeds and the ovary develops into a fruit. Fruit. Each type of fruit has its own characteristics. They vary in their shape, color, taste, etc. Mango contains only one seed, whereas jackfruit consists of many small fruitlets, each with its own seed. If you observe the fruits of ziziphus, mango, chiku, apple, etc. Each fruit has a different skin or shell, fleshy part and seed. In the case of fruits like cashews, their seed is outside the fruit. Soak the seeds of pea, wheat, rice, jowar and groundnut in water for 3 to 4 hours. Press the seeds with your fingers and observe them. Which seeds get divided into 2 equal parts? Seeds that get divided into 2 equal parts are called dicotyledonous seeds. Seeds which do not divide into 2 equal parts are called monocotyledonous seeds. Thank you for watching the video. To get more videos further for more knowledge, like, share and subscribe. Bye children. See you in the next video.